I would say the 5-1 win against Rangers, because you dream of that. You know, as a Celtic supporter, you've grown up, you've watched the rivalry, you've seen it, you've felt it, you know the intensity of it, and then very quickly you're only in the door, and then that September the 10th, it's upon you. You're now the manager of Celtic, and you're going to be stood on the touchline in a Celtic Rangers game, and your very first ever one, and then to get the scoreline in your first game was absolutely incredible. So we've had a lot of good wins and a lot of great victories, but that one there will always stand out. Well, if we have a home game and it's an earlier kick-off on the Saturday, then we'll always stay. If it's, say, 1 o'clock or before that, we'll normally stay in the hotel on a home game on the Friday night, and then that's just a case of coming in on the Friday morning. Tend to do a bit of exercise in the gym. We have a staff meeting at 9 o'clock. We then will go through with the players at 10:30, our final sort of briefing, or not our final one. We do one on the game day, but we do a briefing with the squad. We then go out and then just finish off our tactical preparation for the game. I'll come in, have a bit of lunch, make sure our final bits are ready from here, the training ground, and then we'll travel. We'll meet up in the hotel and spend the evening together. Myself, the staff, will look at some pointers that we need to just finalise for the game. We'll probably spend, if there's a game on the telly, we normally tend to watch that. And then that gets us ready, and everything the night before is calm, before the storm the next day. The one thing I have been super impressed with Glasgow is the restaurants. You know, you could virtually eat in a different restaurant every night in Glasgow, and everywhere I've been has been absolutely great. I suppose the one thing that I've loved, and I never had it before, and you might need to correct me here if I don't get it correct. I tasted it when I first come up. I went for a meal, and I was given the tatties, neeps, and the haggis, neeps, and tatties. So I had that there for the first time, and it was absolutely amazing. So lots of stuff, lots of great restaurants, lots of great places I've been. In terms of food, that's something that has been lovely. I'm glad I can do that, and that's the intention. You know, I do it for the supporters and for the players. You know, I came here, and I wanted to ensure that whilst I was here at the club, that I wanted the players to understand what the shirt meant, the history behind the shirt, and the pride that we all have to have when we wear it, but also what that does for the supporters, and then look to try and give them a team that they can be proud of, and the energy and the atmosphere that we created all together over the last 16 months has been great. But what I'm very conscious of is we want to try and sustain that, because what your success was yesterday doesn't always make it for tomorrow. So my job here as the sort of manager and the leader and the shaper of the mentality of the team and the club is to ensure that we never gain that complacency and that we're always striving to be better. So and the ultimate objective is to make the supporters happy. So if I can do that, that'll make me happy, and hopefully we can continue to make them happy. Congratulations, Jim. Great question, and hopefully my answer gave you the answer that you wanted to hear. Well done.